Aposiopesis, or aposiopesis as well. This is a noun. This is a noun that's both countable and uncountable. This is something that you do in rhetoric. This is when you are talking about something and then you break off suddenly, very often as if you didn't want to continue. So where an aposiopesis is where somebody stops in the middle of speech, and this can be quite effective because this can make the listener think about what the person is going to say. You wanted to know about my childhood and what, and now you are this is again another example of aposiopesis. This is where the person is silent. They don't continue. They don't say everything that they're going to say. It also gives an impression of that they don't want to continue, or that they don't know how to continue. Let's see, there's a very common example. Do that again, or else. So it's a threat, or else what am I going to do to you? I'm going to hit you, I'm going to fine you, I'm going to call the police. And this is the idea. Yeah, get out of here or else. Okay, so it's this is normally, if it's written, you've got a long hyphen, an M dash or an M rule, or even dots, three dots as well. So aposio or posiopesis is suddenly the breaking off of a thought in the middle of a sentence, as if you're unable to continue, or that you don't want to continue. You don't think maybe this is the thing that you should be saying. And aposiopesis, this is something you could use in a conversation. In writing, it's something more difficult. Let's see, in oral history, when you're talking about about the past, the past, you can use aposiopesis for things that are unsayable, or things that need to remain unsaid. So maybe if you're talking about sex, the use of aposiopesis in the right points means that the listeners assume what you're going to say. His behaviour was absolutely atrocious, but I'm not going to talk about that. Okay, so it's leaving a thought incomplete by breaking off, by changing very, very suddenly. She kissed me and then whispered in my ear that. You have to draw your own conclusions. So this is a rhetoric device, yeah? Just breaking off in the middle of a sentence without continuing. Let's see, as to origin, this comes from ancient Greek, aposiopein. So siopein, to be silent, and apo meaning away. Or off or from, but siopao, to be silent. So, well, it's got this idea of being silent. So, but didn't you? How could you have? I can't even imagine what. Okay, and this is the idea of aposiopesis. It's this stopping and leaving people to fill in the gaps for themselves. Yeah, there were horrors in this place, but I'm not going to delve into that. You're breaking off. You're not going into it in and explaining it at all. So aposiopesis or aposiopesis, a rhetorical device. I think I'm going to give it this word a 7.5 in formality. So using a semi-formal writing or something very very formal. So aposiopesis.